Alright, hey everybody, welcome back. This is JHaubz with a Final Fantasy Realm Reborn playthrough. As I said in the last video, this is where I'm going to play through some games, mostly for my wife's entertainment, but feel free to tag along. I was thinking, after the last stuff that I did on the previous video, there was this one opening video that I hadn't shown yet, so I'll probably just let this play through just for you to see it. I can't recall whether it plays in-game or not, so if we play it here and it ends up coming up later, then we can cancel out of it at that point. So here you go, enjoy!
Hydaelyn. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the three great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the Astral Eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral. In the year 1572 of the sixth and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamud, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. 5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten. May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Okay, so yeah, just more of a background of what's going on to start this game, but I'll get going. There's Ishi. Let's get going, girl. There we go. Oh no, it's raining. That's alright, that happens. Alrighty. Are your emotes gonna work this time? Let's see. What happens if we wave? No! It doesn't do it. That's sad. Okay. Well, for now I'll just go through the quests. I'm sure at some point off screen I'm probably going to change around some settings just to make things a little more how I want it to show. But for now, we still need to go to the Marauders Guild and talk to the guy in the market. There are also some side quests here. Let's just go with the main story. People are gonna randomly start showing up just because a lot of people are. Let's see, here's the Swords Bailwit, or whatever his name is. I'll just call him Swaz. A fine evening to you, madam. Welcome to the most complete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all the four corners of the world. Also gonna see if we make this bigger, that might help. Scooch up, there we go. Hey, that'll be easy to read. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from the oogling and overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently acquired at the docks. You bear a gift from Banderon. Whatever could it? Ah, my opulent. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay of several bells worth of intoxicated memories. Here you go. Let's hand that over. Oh, is that a baby girl? Hi, Lady D. How you doing? Yeah, it's Daddy. Hi, baby girl. Oh, okay, you go change that dirty diaper. Oh, it was stinky. Oh my goodness. Wait, no! You gotta go with mommy. You can't stay in here. What are you doing? Look at that smile. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. Do you want to help me with this dialogue? Do you want to read for me? Here. What do you think he's saying? Say it aloud. They need to hear you on the internet. Does it say, I am most grateful to have it back? Can you say any of that? Yeah, that. Okay. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid. And what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? See his glasses? Yeah, he's talking out of his mouth, see? If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need no look further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It's dangerous. Can you say dangerous? Yeah, dangerous. Yeah, good. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every material discipline imaginable. Martial discipline. Ugh. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that with most ample supply you portion and perishable needs. Potion, wow. Let's try that again. All with but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most aptly supply all your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befundling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Are you getting all this, Liddy? Is that making sense? You seem a little lost. I mean, you're only 2, so I mean, you can't blame you. Yeah, see, yeah, I'm recording on the other screen. Isn't that cool? Daddy's having some fun for Mom. Haha. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light and your time is short. Yeah, this is Daddy's headset. You can talk into this, she'll hear you. Do you want to say anything to Mommy? Can you say, hi, Mommy? Hi, Mommy. There you go. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Oh, well, thank you. Alright. Oh, and he has a quest, too. Alright, I'm just gonna push on with the main quest for now, because I think the Marauders Guild is pretty close. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, well, Lydia, I think you need to go to your bedroom and meet Mommy now, okay? Go, go, go. Wow. Go get your diaper changed, girl. Love you. Good girl. Good job. Okay, we're back. You'll likely hear her on the baby monitor in the room. So okay, let's see. So let's just continue on, just exploring the city for you. So this is Hawker's Alley. So that row of stalls, and then we're coming to this row of stalls over here. If I hide the people for you, this is where we can buy all sorts of stuff. Run. So right now what I'm doing is I'm running to all of these points so that I can touch them and link to them, and then I'll be able to teleport from place to place and arrive there quicker. It was probably at the end of the last video when I activated the main aetheryte on the city, so now I'm just gonna go through and get the rest. So oh no, there's nothing else over here, I guess. Oh, you know what, we missed the one in Hawker's Alley. Shoot. Go away. Do. Let's see. Do I have traits? What? Has that always been there? Okay, so I missed the tuning this one because of all the people. Alright, there we go. Alright, now that I've done that. I'm gonna go down these stairs. It's a rainy day. There's some more ships. And if we go over here, there's another aetheryte. This is the Fisherman's Guild, which I will not be doing their quest because I don't want to be a fisher for you. Fishing is one of the gathering jobs in this game, so if some people get into that, that's fine. I'm not particularly too fond of it. I have leveled the jobs to have them done, but outside of that, I don't really use it too much. Oh my goodness, it's Lydia's turn. You know what, I may turn that off. Here we go. Let's turn the volume all the way down. Okay, there we go. Hopefully I don't forget to turn that back on. Okay, so I think I got all the aetheryte on this level. So now I want to go up a floor. So I'm going to run to this little line on the map where there are stairs. Let's go up. Onto the upper decks. Typically, any of the main city states are kind of divided into two pieces. Alright, here we go. So now we're on the upper level. Oops. Oh, I'll go down there. Haha. Better look at the city from here. Let me know in the comments if I move around too fast, because I guess I'm trying to give you like a look at the city as we go, you know? So let's go over here. Let's see, where's the next aetheryte? There it is. Jump. Okay, so there's the Grand Company. We'll be going to that later. But just if you're wondering, I'm moving up this way towards the Marauders Guild up there. I'm just grabbing the aetherytes along the way. Oh, so there's Baderon. This is where I was doing all that dialogue yesterday. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Like, this whole city just kind of sits on a bunch of high-tiered rocks. You know, it just goes all the way up there. But then down there is all water. Pretty neat. And each of the city-states is pretty unique, which I thought was kind of just adding to the fun of it. This is the Bismarck. This is one of their many dining areas because they have the culinary guild here in the city, so it's known for its food. But again, that's a quest that I will not be taking because I don't want those jobs. Because along with the 3 gathering jobs, like the fishing one we just passed, there's also crafting ones where you can actually, like, once you've gathered items, you can make them into like weapons, armor, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not interested in doing that on this character, since I've done it all on Shandar. Okay. Okay, I got all the aetheryte shards. And now I'm actually able to use any of these to warp out of the city to the Zephyr Gate and Tempest Gate, which is nice. Can I move? Why can't I move? There we go. Alright, now next part of the quest is speaking with the Marauders Guild. Hello, Guild Receptionist. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Oh there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are ya? Any axe worth swinging needs 2 hands and a half, and has a blade what can make short work of a galley's mast. That's the kind of weapon our members train to use with deceptive swiftness and all too predictable force. Are you interested in hearing more or less? Then why don't I give you a short version of the guild's founding history, and we can go from there. It all started with ships, you see. What have ships got to do with axes, you ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees for timber. And since only the navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of storms or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. Aye, it all started with shipbuilding and ship repair. What, am I boring you? Probably. As I was saying, any tool on the ship can become a weapon, and the axe was perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel letting loose with a whirl of steel and generally laying waste to all about you. As more seafarers took up the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape, especially among pirates, where strength and skill decide your place in the world. With an eye to assemble crew on battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to their new recruits, and that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. But once the Galadian Accord, was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against Limsa's enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirates' elements. It has been reborn as an institute dedicated to naught but the teaching of the axe fight. The members of the new Marauders Guild weren't so greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors what sought to use their martial prowess for the good of society. If mastering the axe is your heart's desire, then you'll find no better arena in which to practice your swings. Think it over, then let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling I'll be seeing more of you soon, lass. Oh, well, great. Yeah, might as well get that started since I'm here. You've decided to swing the axe with the Marauders then? Heck yeah! Alright then, all I need to do is now speak to the axe master himself. Sounds simple? I've seen folks slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path Oh, that's of that unnerving glare. That's the bloke right in the middle of the room. Wernzoin, or Werdzone. Oh, oh, you're back. Hi, lady. Do you want to learn how to be a marauder? I'm learning the axe-wielding things. Oh, is that Noni? Is that your doll? Oh, you okay? I need your doll, or you need your doll. Okay. Love yo. I'm talking to myself in a room by myself, honey. That's what I'm doing. Alrighty, back to the game. Let's see. That's the bloke. Oh, where? Nope. Let's see. Wernzon's his name. Some put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lass. Good fortune to you. Alright, sorry about the delay there. Alright, Wernzoin. Zoin. I don't know. Yes, I am Wernzone. Axemaster, they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy, and it is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. A marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of the steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blethota. Oh yeah, the other guy. But once more I shall challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Hex yeah, tank baby! Very well, your name? Attend me well then, Ishi. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will oft-time be your own. Uh-oh. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straightway into combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay the bleeding, skirling, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa Lominsa. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen sure of blade. Okay. Does he really know? Does he really? Well, I should grab some of these side quests as we go now that we have all these, right? Linked. Let's see. Let's just grab some stuff. Lost and found. An alarming number of citizens have gone missing of late, though I suspect you've already heard the rumors. It is essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I have prepared a list based on our reports from citizens. If you'd be so kind to deliver it to my colleagues in Bulwark Hall. N is your name. Thanks in advance, friend. Alright. So this is where things kind of become a question mark as far as side quests, because it'll be useful for me to do as far as like leveling up this character, but it's not a lot of heavy story. So it's a lot of it just kind of becomes busy work, as is most things like that in an MMO. So I might like start accepting them, but if it doesn't really enrich the story at all, I'll probably just cut out the stuff even though I record it. So we'll see. We'll figure that out as we go, though. I need to meet you a completely legal proposition, sure. You want for coin venturer? How you fancy working with the Kraken Arms, one of the greatest pirating crews in Limsa? If you're interested, take yourself up their steps to the balcony above and talk with Carvanalane. Talk to Car, our captain. Do right by him, and he'll do right by you. Alright, so he's going to go up here. Carvalane. Greetings, friend, and welcome to the 7th Sage, purveyor of our finest spices from the East. All of our product is guaranteed obtained through completely legal means. Oh, you do not seek spices but employment. Well then, let us speak of how you might serve our organization. Our Misery returned from her latest voyage bearing exotic spices never seen before in Eorzea. I have prepared 2 samplers, each of which I would like you to deliver to certain individuals. The first is to Grenade, or Ginade maybe, whom you will find in Coral Tower. The second is Master Lingsaf, the head chef in the Bismarck, and do make certain that the right person gets the right set. Go now and return here once you've accomplished the task. Well, the Bismarck was over here, so let's go over there. And that's not the door to go in, so I gotta go up and right. Sprinting. Alright, I think this is a side quest. A sheepish request. Beg your pardon, good madam. Are you an adventurer or are you not? I realize this is sudden, but we urgently need to help restocking our larders. We are in the midst of preparing a full course meal for soon arriving guests, but I fear that we are short of fresh lamb for the main course. Pardon me, I would be grateful if you could procure 4 slices for us. I dare say it would be quickest to obtain them directly from the source, wild lamb. In case you are unfamiliar with creatures, I suggest you speak with Amblifar, the sentry stationed in Bulwark Hall, just below the Drowning Branch. Okay, so that person wants me to join the guild, right? Oh, never mind. Accept. We spare no efforts to ensure that our patrons enjoy the finest food and hospitality. So it is doubly harmful that when someone decides to leave without settling the bill. Nary a bell ago, the first-time patron did just that. Rushumo, or actually it's Rushmo. There we go. I'm just gonna call him Rush. Is one who lovingly prepared the man's meal. She is quite upset by the whole affair and now is taking herself to draw an illustration of the offender. Might I trouble you to deliver it to the Yellow Jackets or on behalf? Rush should be done adding to the finishing touches. Okay, so she wants me to talk to Rush. I'm also going to talk to the Guildmaster for the quest. A new sample from the 7th Sage. Alright, let's have a whiff of it then. Ain't smelling nothing like a 4. The note came with, it says it's a root that grows on Authar. As I heard, Authar wasn't under Imperial rule. How in 7 hells did Caleb Carvalane manage to get a hold of this? Any road, I reckon I cooked up something fresh and new with it. Thanks for the delivery, friend. Grr, I poured my heart and soul into that grilled dodo. If I ever get my hands on that scoundrel, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Oh god, is she a giant? Oh man. Here it is, my rendition of the criminal. Please deliver it to Goldebert and the Coral Tower. He will know what to do. Okay, I will. I didn't know Fairly Stupid Tales was going to be referenced in this game. Alright, I'm going to tell this person. Welcome to the headquarters of the Yellow Jackets, the keeper of the peace in Limsa Lominsa. I already know I'm a marauder. Is there aught I can assist you with? Here, they asked for these spices. A sample of spice courtesy of the 7th Sage, you say? There is no mistake. This is fire sand? And the kind used by the Guardians besides? Quite intriguing. Very well, we will consider placing an order. Oh, you thought you had brought me spice. I see you are not familiar with Carvalanianism. Carvalanianism? Maybe? For the sake of convenience, he uses the word spice to refer to literally anything he has procured on the high seas. Lest you worry, the man isn't engaged in any activity that is considered piracy. Far from it. Think of him as a trader, a heavily armed one, who represents Lominsian interests on eastern lands. Okay. I mean, that's fair. Alrighty, Bilker at the Bismarck, and you have the artist rendition of the man? Yep, she drew this. There's probably just a lot of obscenities. 7 cells is this supposed to be? It looks more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, we would like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. 'Tis our duty, after all. However, we will need a little bit more to go on than just this piece of art. Oops. I clicked too fast. Oh well. He probably said something about going back to her. So I'm gonna go back to her and tell her the disappointing news. But first, let's tell Mr. Spicehead that his delivery is done. Welcome back. It would seem both samples were rather well received, and it is no small part due to our affable courier. You're right. It was all me. 'Tis unfortunate, but notoriety accumulated over the course of years does not fade overnight. There's many still who are hesitant to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy have passed, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this wave. With the Admiral's blessing, we engage in a form of trade with the guardian ships. Everything we do, you may rest assured, is within the law. Alright, if you say so. I'm not suspicious at all. Yep, around. Here you go, Rush. So you've spoken with Goldebert. Wahahaha! Within the the Yellow Jackets will have whining scoundrel locked in a dungeon cell, and I'll take my filleting knife and flaying knife. There we go. Goldebert wants me to go to the Coral Tower for questioning. But what more information does he want that my drawing doesn't already provide? Isn't the picture supposed to paint 1,000 words? I mean, some quests are like at least somewhat entertaining to keep, but a lot of them are just, hey, go talk to this person, or give this item to this person, or go kill these things. So you'll see probably a lot of that, which means I'll probably be taking out a lot of it, but at least we'll give you a taste of what the questing is like. Let's see, anything else down here? Alright, let's go do some more side quests to get some XP. So right now I'm running towards this corner here. Well, actually, I'm going to run over here first. This is another dining area that higher level culinarians get to do quest lines for. Soothing the Savage Siren. Ooh. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrab. Scrag. I advise you to turn tail and run. Captain Rosewind's in no mood to be entertaining customers this eve, and even when she is, she ain't particularly good at it. Though maybe dealing with a customer, the sort of shite would mind shake her from her doldrums. I really don't like all the apostrophes in all these words, but that's alright. But if you mean to venture inside the missing members, you best remember to pay your respects to the captain, lest she ain't afraid of going missing. Kneeling for her would be a good start. Alright, so go here. Oh, can I now wave? Now, like, does this enable? Oh, it does! Okay. So, you know how I was trying to end the last video with the wave? This is what I was trying to have her do. I'm gonna make her do stuff like this. Bye! Okay. Now I'm gonna go apparently kneel for a captain. Hello, Roswin. I kneel before you. For some reason. Oh, she So she knows her place. Good. If only the Krakens had the same sense of propriety. Bastards keep seizing every Garlean ship before we can take a crack at them. 'Tis a sorry state of affairs with your crews reducing to preying on the leavings of the mangy bunso man boys. My younger self would be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. Oh no, now I have to be sad? Was it disappointed? Your utter disappointment. No, I'm so sad. Oh goodness. So you do know something of me pain, but your sympathy ain't worth more than a pint of piss. Oh, that's lovely. It's well and good we've got the Admiral's permission to capture Garlean ships, but what's the use if you keep on getting beat by your prey? Oh, beat to your prey. We built our reputation raving right off the coast of Vilbrand, not sailing a dozen malms into the bleeding sea. A few Imperial dogs found in Lominsian territory get snatched by Krakens until the open. Krakens hunting in the open waters. I rallied me crew's spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways, but after all our struggles, they seem resigned to letting those bastards have all the fun. Now I think they're just having me do a bunch of emotes. Yeah, punch! Huh? Trying to make light of me dilemma? Don't push your luck, Scrag, or I'll gut you with my hook like a regular pirate. Wait, that's it. We're pirates, goddammit. So we should think like pirates. Bugger keeping Lominsian waters safe. We'll raid supply ships to the Garlean outposts along the coast of Aldenard. Ah, it's so bleeding simple. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Thank you for your unintended inspiration, Scrag. To think I almost had you fed to the sharks. Oh, isn't that delightful? I gather your meeting with the captain went well. I could hear her crackling on all over the way out here. Well, whatever you did, thank you for doing it. Last thing we need was her going on another rampage, ruining deck swappers and leaving us with less meat. Tain't easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Roswin can. So, as a small reminder, like, Limsa Lominsa is under the rule of this admiral who made like this treaty with everybody to bring both pirates and like just regular ship-faring people under one banner in one city-state. Some pirates did agree, some pirates didn't. But apparently Captain Roswin's one that agreed. Alright, the guild master of the... So this is the Armorers Guild, and then actually on the inside of this building is the Blacksmithing Guild, but I can't turn around yet, so hold on. Canans. Are you in need of some trifling task to pass the time? Then I have just the job for you. Balderon is offering a reward to any adventurer who slays at least 5 wharf rats. There's no shortage of perks lurking outside the Tempest Gate, so you should hurry and take advantage of this opportunity. Well, thank you, I will. And see, isn't that cool? Now I have 2 quests that have to do with killing wharf rats, and I can do them both at once. Yep, so this is the Blacksmithing Guild, there's the Blacksmith guy, and the Armor Smith over there. But I digress. Alright. Let's go to the lower floors and see what side quests we can do down there. The lower decks. There's one down at the Fisher Guild. There's a few around here. Okay, sounds good. I'll go up this way first. Well, why can't I do your quest? Oh, that's a much later one. Oh, it's for a dancer. Okay. That's much later in the game. Okay, Jay, what's up? Excuse me, miss, but you might have a moment or two to spare. You seem the type who enjoys being a cost for mental tasks, and I require someone to deliver a dutiful sister of the Adele Wise? I wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't heard of them. The sisters prefer not to advertise their presence here in Limsa Lominsa. They do, however, provide a rather unique service of which the Burgraves Consortium has recently been the beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman, Ward, along with our most profuse gratitude. Okay, here you go. I mean, I know it's a point of the game, but realistically, if you don't know a person, are you gonna be like, hey, can you give this to somebody else for me? And just assume the task is done? That is disturbing news. Your initiative is appreciated, adventurer. I'll have the captain place the Yellow Jackets on high alert. Oh, I'm talking to him first. Ah, and while I have your ear, I need you to visit Feldweb Friedweed and tell her the same thing you told me. You'll find her a bit further down in East Hawker's Alley. Fry is frequent dealings with has frequent dealings with adventurers, so any warning you give her should soon spread throughout the city. Oh, well, that's great. Sweet Nix. Sweetness is. Oh, he's one of them. Okay, so these are goblins. You're talking weirder. Is Beauteous Gavi of Crafty Mart Trademaker. Sweetnix makes buy deal with Uplanders. Need to deliver letter to gate of Mealvan, but Sweetnix has shiver shakes. Uplander walks to gate of Mealvan for Sweetnix. Uplander deliver letter to tax lady. Oh goodness. Yeah. So there are like these beast tribe quests that you can get, where like one of them you work for them, and oh my god, all the dialogue. I have no idea. I have no idea what they're saying. What's up, Swaz? You, misadventurer. I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I did not see you balk at this simple task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me: Iron Thunder, Kyokorun, and Sydney Hill. Write down all you've seen on their price list and hand it to Bangsong on the Beijing on the West Hawker's Alley. He shall reward you for your services. Isn't that great? Meantime, oh, the retainer. Hi. Greetings, miss. May I interest you in the service of a retainer? What's this? Some suspicious seafarer is on the prowl for gullible adventurers. A possible suspect in the recent kidnappings, you think? Well, I'll be sure to pass on the warnings to my customers. What with all the merchants, the traveling milling through Hawker's Alley, these kinds of unsavory activities can often go unnoticed. In any case, I'll promise to keep a sharp lookout for anyone being accosted by strange-looking sailors. One. Can I do retainer yet? Ah, okay. I need to be a stronger level before she'll let me. Well, at last, cast a peer over these beauties. Not a lot of us to be found. Every piece fresh from the forges of something. N and V. So I talk with you. Oh, that's why he's such a Kokoyo rune. Or Kokyo rune. There we go. Welcome customers. Kokoyo rune loves his lonely trade. Koko rune. Goods are goodly made. Oh my goodness. Speak plainly, dude. Hi, Cindy Hill. A fine morning to you, miss. What can I interest you in? Why, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? Is this another one of those investigations? Well, I have nothing to hide. Good for you. Good for you, man. Alright, Banezing. You're the one making the list for Swaz. Let's have it then. Here's your list, dude. Now give me my money. Nothing wrong with these markers as far as I can tell. You oftentimes get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives up numbers down right across Auker's alley. Thanks for the reports, though. We can tell at a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lass. Should I be offended they keep calling me lass? I don't know. I mean, like, for Ishii, not for me, I know. Like, obviously I'm playing as Alright, so this is the Arcanist Guild. They eventually become summoners, but I don't think you'd really be interested in that class. Where is Sweetnix with those imported goods? Without the proper documentation, I am afraid we shall have to expel him from the city. Don't do it, he was just scared of you. Why, these are Sweetnix records. Glad I am to see that they were submitted on time. Honestly, you would think that the goblin would have lost his fear over our offices by now. Every month he is to submit these papers, and every month he is tardy, and this forces me to consider his removal. As long as one follows proper procedures, Limsa Lominsa is quite welcoming to foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweetnix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears. Oh, it looks like you have a normal quest. What's up? Duty calls. Here at the Mealvain's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported into Limsa Lominsa and collect duty as the law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade these obligations, and we must chase them down. I would be grateful if you could deliver these 2 ledgers, one to a man named Sund Himal, whom you could find at the Octant, and the other to a woman named Latshaw, who works at the Bismarck. Those are both places we've been now. If you are uncertain as to the whereabouts of the Bismarck, ask Sundhamal when you meet him. He will point you in the right direction. Okay. Well, I know where I'm going, so I don't need to ask him. But I will deliver this letter. Oh, see, we can use this to go to the plaza. Woohoo! So I go up and talk to Sundhamal. A ledger from Mealvain's Gate, you say. Here you go. Yet more outstanding duty payments. When will those merchants ever learn? Very well, if I catch the sight of any offenders, I should drag them to the gate, kicking and screaming with fear. One more ledger bound for the Bismarck, you say? Follow this path along the upper decks and you'll find the right place. Oh, and then he pointed. Well, I think I'll just use this. Bismarck is the Culinary Guild. Don't make me ask you, B. Tax evaders among our patrons, you say? Goodness me. I dare say this may well put an end to their appetite, but it's the best interest of the city-state. If any of our merchants' names in the ledger come to dine with us, I shall see that Neildian's guild is notified. Gate is notified without delay. Alright. Anything else down here? Is it the main quest line? Okay. Oop. What's down there? Ah, right. Okay. Alright, back to the plaza. Okay, I think I just have to turn in a few other quests and then we'll go back to the main quest line. But first we need Sweetnicks to appear already. There we go. There's the plaza. There it is. Uplander delivered letter to Gate of Million. Uplander has wide heart and swift legs. Tax Lady P has kind backwards for Sweetnicks. Sweetnicks has overflow of joy for Tax Lady P. Sweetnicks is happy Gobi, gives Uplanders jiggly shine. Ugh. I'm gonna avoid that as much as possible. Alright, we gotta go this way. Alrighty. So it's what? Angelica? Maybe? Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. If there's aught you would like to know, feel free to... You got something for me, you say? A missing persons list. Not sure I follow. Thanks for bringing me this list. I'll be sure to memorize the names. If any of the missing persons reappear, you can count on me to spot them. Most folk enter the city from the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here and undercover so that to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for a long time. I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there's shady characters skulking around, you can rest assured that I pick them out. Okay, good job. Storyteller. What did I get for that? Anyway. Oh, you have Nitamo. Sounds like you're already in the Yellow Jacket's good graces. You truly are a model adventurer, a paragon among your fellows. Do you think you could do me a favor? You see, I'm supposed to go and fill up all the street lamps with oil so that they stay lit during the night, but thanks to the busyness of missing people, I can't simply up and leave my post. If you could tend to the street lamps in my stead, I'd be eternally grateful. Eternally. Oh, and when you're finished, please fetch some oil from Sisipu in the Fisherman's Guild. We're running low here, and she has care of our stores. Okay. Why am I talking with you? Oh. Bismarck wants French limbs, does it? Fresh lambs. Whew. Gods, I could do with a slice myself. Fresh off the grill and dripping in its own juices. He sounds hungry. Sorry, friend, I haven't a single bite to eat since my shift began. Any road, you can get a lamb easily enough by hunting the lambs that graze outside the city. Go through the Zephyr Gate and follow the east path and south a bit. You'll run into the fluffy and tasty critters before long. Alright. Job management for key items. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of lamps. Alright, here we go. speak with the Fisherman's Guild to let them know they need more. Hi, Sissy Poo. You're doing what? What am I to do with that girl? She has the nerve to ask me for work, twaddling tripe about her savings, only to foist it onto the first adventurer that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give you license to shirk responsibility. She'll get her oil all right. And a piece of my mind to boot. Well, don't be too angry. Back in the water. The calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry sails. But the fisher folk are starting to return to the sea once more. It's past time I do the same. But before I can put out to the sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned NV, Naldik, and Bemelli. I'm just gonna call it N and B. Stick with that. For its crafts, but they are beastly busy these days. If you want for something to do, mayhap you could run over to the Armorer's Guild and consult the Fortmatcher H's in my stead. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait. Very well. I will go check on your ship. Oh, so wait, no, there we go. Oh, super secret. Don't tell anybody that this is the Rogue Guild. This guy's totally not going to tell you. This is the dutiful sisters of the Ladybugs, a house of deep reflection and meditation, so unless you're proper business with us, you can kindly bugger off. Well, there you go. Give that to your rogue buddies. What's this then? A parcel from the Bulgare Consortium. Eh? Let's have a peek inside. Ooh, walnut bread and ginger cookies. And a few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches too. Then them consortium calls know the right way to show appreciation. Some of them sisters are have unholy appetites, so I'll best save the few bites for myself before I take it inside. You just let Gymnasium know we are always here should her boss have need of us again. Will do. Okay, so it feels like the majority of these quests are done. So I need to go to the Armorer's Guild. She's at the plaza. Let's do her first. Plaza! Nazim. You delivered the package as I requested. Very good. I shall pass on the sister's sentiment to my superior. You seem... What is she doing? What manner of service do the dutiful sisters provide? Continue your stay in Limsa Lominsa and you'll likely find out soon enough. In fact, if you are confident in your abilities and comfortable with the unconventional, you might wish to approach them yourself. Well, thank you for the dance, I guess. Psst, that's where the Rogue Guild is. That's what the sisters actually are. But don't tell them that I told you. Let's go to the Apt Castle. A new boat for the Fisherman's Guild. I'm afraid now's not the best time. You see, we've recently taken on a commission for a galleon. This task alone has all our hands full. Okay. Well look, I will see what I can do. The Fisherman Guild has long been one of our best clients, and I would be loath to disappoint Sisipu. It may take a while, but I shall endeavor to have her boat ready in a timely fashion. Do I want potions or ethers? I don't need magic. I'm a marauder. Okay. And then there's one there. Oh, no, I think that's it. Sweet. Alright, well now, we'll continue on the main quest line. I think that's pretty much everything. Get out of the way. Alright, Baderon. There you are, Ishi. Enjoying your jaunt around the city, did ya? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa Lominsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you've some idea of what's where, you can start exploring the rest of the town. I've already done that, dude. You've shown good ear for listening, lass. Sticking with old Baderon, and you'll go far. Alright, what's next on your list, dude? Oh, that's a big guy. That's a bigger marauder. Can't quite tell what she is. Oh, maybe she's a monk. Looks like she's got things on her hands. Okay. Oh. Oh, I have to be level 4, eh? Alright. Oh, there's a quest here. JHaubz? Glory days, eh? These days, poor Baderon is so busy looking after others, he hasn't been able to look after himself. He deserves something for his efforts. Whenever he's in a cups and starts speaking of the old day, he never fails to mention Aurelia? Seems he and his mates used to eat these creatures on occasion. It's obvious he still has fond memories of that life, so I'm thinking a few Aurelia umbrellas might be something he'd appreciate. Could you help me by procuring 4 of them? If you're willing to help, speak with Lindriel by the aft castle. She knows where various wild beasts congregate. Great. Okie doke. Yep, she's right there. Ooh, pardon. Okay, but before I get too far, I'm hoping that I have access to checking my mail. Because since I've been a subscriber for a long time, I have quite a bit of like items and special things that I can have. Baderon actually likes Aurelia umbrellas? Gods, I've never even considered trying to eat one of those foul things. Nevertheless, if it's Aurelia you seek, you ought to find plenty by the river just past the Tempest Gate to the east. Okay, well great. Thanks for that. Okay, but now I got all the quests that lead me outside, so that'll be fun. Let's see if I can find a Moogle. Not showing up on my map yet, so I may not be able to get mail. That's sad. Alright, well, let's... Alright, this is how you officially walk out of town. Zephyr Gate. Battle. Combos. Alright, so plenty of things to whack. Ooh, target doesn't do that. Oh, experience points. Oh my goodness, binding items. Okay. Alright, let's just hit some things. Whack! And double whack. Oh. Whack. And whack again. Whack. And whack. Oh, there's a ladybug. Ladybug. Oops. Alright. Oh, so I'm in a fate right now. They're just standing around doing nothing. Shablam! Oh, that's because somebody's over there. Let's go help them out. Oh, that's a cool looking dragoon. Oops, I'm in the wrong button. Fate rewards. I get it. Okay. Okay. So I was out for a really short while, and already I've taken care of 3 quests just by killing all that stuff. Now I'm gonna run over here, and we're gonna go to Lower Lominsa. We're gonna see what enemies we can find there. Wow! Uh-oh. Oh no, that's a really strong bat compared to me. It's alright, we're gonna leave them alone, they'll leave us alone. Because that little icon's blue next to their name, so they won't attack if you're near them. They'll only attack you if you provoke them. Which is nice. Let's see. Berserk. What's up, Queen? I don't know who you are. Bye-bye. It's a little unfortunate that it's foggy, because I mean, like, standing out here and looking at like the coast actually looks really nice. See, it's kind of there, but it's foggy right now. It says fair sky. This should be too bad to see. There's the little squid things that the guy wants to eat, apparently. That's gross, but whatever. To each his own, I suppose. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I need to figure out how to speed up for you, but I also don't want to, like, skip letting you see the world around it at the same time, so we'll find a good balance, hopefully. Okay, up close and personal. we go. That looks a little better now. Woohoo! Leveled up! Okay, so that's all we had to do. I guess let's go to Limsa Lominsa this way. Yeah, it's like all that stuff they were selling in Hawker's Alley. I'm like, yeah, you could get geared up. Like, I don't have any equipment other than this, like, nothing closed, but... But you really don't need it at such low levels, so you can just kind of quest in and we'll get some equipment as we go. Hello, Yellow Jacket Patrol. We're the Yellow Jacket Patrol. Our quest is rather droll. Okay, so I don't actually know how long I've gone on this so far. I'll need to add a timer to the stuff I'm doing on for this game. This may get broken up into 2 episodes. It may be 1 episode, but I think I'll at least say I'm gonna stop for now. So with that, we're gonna sign off. Wave goodbye, Ishi. Alright, we'll catch you guys later.